Recently, I had a chance to try a new vodka called Absolut Elyx. I thought it was delicious, so today I'm here in this beautiful, quiet part of southern Sweden to learn more from the people who make it. Hey, I'm Jim.
I'm Eric, and welcome here to the Robert estate.
Thank you so much. Can you tell me a little bit more about the estate's history?
It's from 1408, as far as we know.
Wow.
The important thing is that all wheat for the Absolut Elyx is produced on this farm. We plant in all of September, and next year, late August, we harvest it.
Is this the same wheat you use to make bread or pastries, or is it specific for vodka?
It's specific for vodka. We check the quality every week by taking up some plants and look if they are nice and if they are healthy.
After the harvest, what happens next?
The wheat go to separate silos, and every time Absolut wants some wheat from the Elyx production, we deliver.
När vi producerar Elyx producerar det under mycket större kontroll från de erfarna. Ända från att vi tar in vetet så har vi full kontroll, full spårbarhet när vi då förbereder den, maler den, fermenterar och destillerar. Dessutom när vi producerar Absolut Elyx så har vi ju kopparkatalyseringen. Kolonnerna här där vi producerar Absolut Elyx har koppar inne i kolonnerna. Och kopparn, den gör så att oönskade svavelföreningar reduceras bort, vilket gör att Absolut Elyx får en helt annan unik karaktär. Den råspriten vi har fått fram transporteras då vidare till Åhus, till den gamla destillationsanläggningen, rektifieringsanläggningen från 1921.
Hi.
Hi Jim, welcome to Åhus.
Thank you so much. This is pretty spectacular. Can you explain that process, the rectification process that goes on here?
Nowadays we receive raw spirit from the below at 85%. We start in the first column by diluting it down to around 20 to get rid of some of the unwanted compounds. And then we take it to the rectifier where we take away some more. So the whole process is about taking away the compounds you don't want, which is easy. The tricky thing is to keep the ones you want to still have there, to give the character.
Christer, can you explain copper catalyzation to me?
The copper is very important, first of all, to get rid of some sulfuric compounds that are naturally produced during the fermentation. Even if it's very subtle, they give their own little character to the spirit. The local water, our own well water, helps to give this smooth, silky finish to Absolut Elyx.
How did you want to distinguish Absolut Elyx from Absolut?
First of all, Absolut Elyx is a lot more handcrafted. We wanted to pick what we considered be the best raw material, and we wanted to run it through the old process with all the skill we have since decades.
Do you filter the product?
When you know your process, how to produce the product you want, there's no need for filtration to handle any character. The only filtration we do is to take away eventual particles coming from pipes. So no filtration for the actual product's sake.
So there's no diamonds?
No, not at all. I don't know what difference they would make, to be honest.
After you've made your vodka, how do you enjoy drinking it?
I was never a martini guy, but once I tried an Absolut Elyx martini, I became one. So I prefer my Absolut Elyx martini.
How much vermouth is in that martini?
Not much. There's no need for a lot of vermouth in that martini.
What amazes me about this whole process is how with all the success of Absolut Vodka, they're still refining the product, still refining the process, reinventing themselves along the way. It's inspiring. I look forward to sharing this with people when I get back to New York.